Welcome to The Explainer. So glad you're here, because today we're tackling a topic that literally every single rabbit owner knows intimately. We're going to completely flip how you look at your bunny's, let's face it, highly destructive chewing habit. Instead of seeing it as bad behavior or, a personal attack on your favorite furniture, we're going to look at the hard science. By the end of this, you'll see this isn't just mischief. It's an absolute biological necessity. Okay, let's dive right in. If you've lived with a rabbit for more than a minute, you've probably asked yourself this exact question. Why is my bunny a tiny wood chipper? And hey, let's just take a quick moment of silence for the absolute graveyard of destroyed things in your house. RIP to your phone charger, your laptop cable, the corner of that really nice rug, and yeah, the baseboards you now have to hide behind the sofa. It's incredibly frustrating, but as we're going to see, it's 100% natural. So here's our roadmap for today. First, the biology of bunny teeth. Second, why rabbits chew everything. Third, the dangers of household cords. Fourth, bunny-proofing your home. Fifth, safe and toxic materials. And finally, number 6, redirecting the chewing habit. All right, part 1, the biology of bunny teeth. So your vet might throw around this incredibly specific, kind of intimidating scientific term, a radicular hypsodont. Try saying that 3 times fast. It sounds complex, but all it really means is that a rabbit's teeth never form a true root and they grow continuously for their entire life. You might also hear it called an elidont dentition. Unlike our teeth, where the enamel-making cells just die off once the tooth is grown, a rabbit's teeth are basically on an endless conveyor belt. For them, chewing isn't a fun little hobby. If they don't chew tough stuff to wear those teeth down, they overgrow. That leads to awful pain and emergency vet bills to fix it. To really put that constant growth into perspective, think about this number, 3 to 4. That's how many millimeters your rabbit's front teeth grow every single week. In just a month, you're looking at over a centimeter of fresh tooth that literally has to be filed away. This just perfectly shows why chewing is an absolute, unstoppable biological mandate for them. They literally have to chew to survive. Moving right along to part 2, why rabbits chew everything. You gotta remember, rabbits are super smart, highly social little creatures. When their environment is boring, chewing quickly morphs from a simple dental chore into a massive psychological outlet. Boredom, stress, frustration, loneliness, these are huge triggers. Like, if you catch your rabbit aggressively chomping on their cage bars in the middle of the night, that's not them doing routine dental care. That repetitive, purposeless chewing is a stereotypical behavior that screams, hey, I'm stressed out and my mental and social needs are not being met. It's all about seeing our human houses through their wild eyes. I absolutely love this quote from our sources. Electrical cables are pretty much the same size as a root and shoot, and they often lay in your buddy's path. Think about it. Out in the wild, a rabbit uses those razor-sharp teeth to clear tough roots out of their burrows. When they're hopping around the edges of your living room, those soft, trailing cables trigger that exact same ancient path-clearing instinct. To them, it's not a TV cord, it's just a pesky root in the way. Which brings us to part 3. The dangers of household cords. The clash between wild instincts and modern tech can be devastating. Soft plastic cord insulation offers literally zero resistance to teeth that evolved to slice right through solid wood. If a bunny's wet mouth bites into a live wire, the hazards are terrifyingly immediate. We're talking massive electrical shocks that can cause heart damage, incredibly painful mouth burns, and serious digestive blockages or illnesses from swallowing all that toxic plastic. Plus, again, you're looking at super costly emergency vet visits. It is just a massive lose-lose situation for everyone involved. All right, part 4, bunny-proofing your home. So here is your completely practical 3-step survival guide to fix this. Step 1, play with your furniture arrangement. Push your heavy pieces flat against the walls and directly over your plug socket so cables just drop down completely out of sight. Step 2, for cords you absolutely can't hide, encase them in hard plastic split-length tubing or mountable cable trunking. Just avoid the flimsy thin tubing because they'll chew right through that too. Step 3, block the TV crossspace. You can use sections of wire pet pens or those metal office storage grids to build a literal fence around that dangerous nest of wires. And hey, we always forget about our temporary electronics. You've got to keep phone and laptop chargers elevated on high surfaces, like kitchen counters or desks, completely out of bunny reach. Do not leave them dangling over the edge of the couch. Make it a habit to put your gadgets in a dedicated high-up charging station, because to a bunny, those thin little wires are like candy. Absolutely irresistible. Part 5. Safe and toxic materials. Giving them wood to chew is great, but it absolutely has to be the right kind. Excellent, totally safe woods include fruit woods like apple and pear, plus willow, dried bamboo, and kiln-dried pine.
On the flip side, you have got to avoid toxic woods. This means pretty much all stone fruit trees, cherry, plum, peach, and aromatic woods like cedar and fresh pine. Oh, and quick tip, don't just grab random sticks from your yard. They can carry harmful molds, parasites, or pesticides. Always stick to dried, untreated woods.
Beyond just wood, what are your best daily tools? The absolute #1 MVP safe chew is unlimited coarse grass hay. Hay provides the perfect abrasive texture to naturally grind down those ever-growing teeth, plus it's non-negotiable for their digestion. You can supplement that hay with unprinted cardboard boxes, which, by the way, make amazing destructible bunny forts, woven seagrass mats, and untreated wood blocks. Rotating these different textures around keeps things fresh and exciting for them.
And finally, part 6, redirecting the chewing habits.
The absolute golden rule here: never use punishment. You literally cannot discipline biology. Yelling, clapping your hands loudly, spraying bitter apple stuff, it just doesn't work because the biological drive to chew is way too strong. What you want to do is practice prevention by diversion. Basically, you block access to the dangerous stuff and you abundantly provide all those engaging, safe toys we just went over. If they go for the baseboard, you gently slide an apple stick or a willow ball right in front of their nose and reward them when they engage with the safe item instead. Zooming out for a second, we also need to manage their whole lifestyle holistically to lower those psychological triggers we mentioned earlier. First, make sure your rabbit is spayed or neutered. Female rabbits especially tend to chew a lot more when those mature hormones kick in. Fixing them results in a much calmer bunny. Second, really consider introducing a bonded companion rabbit to just wipe out that loneliness factor. And third, ensure they get ample out-of-cage exercise. A tired bunny who's had plenty of space to run is way less likely to angrily rattle those cage bars.
So here's the deal. We can't stop the chew, and honestly, we shouldn't want to, because it means we have a healthy, functioning rabbit. But by understanding their unique biology, bunny-proofing our spaces, and offering great alternatives, we can actually live in total harmony with their natural instincts. So take a look around your living room right now. We can't stop the chew, but how are you going to redirect your tiny excavator today? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and happy bunny-proofing.